sun rises once again. Hello everyone, MDio here. Welcome back to Magic Maiden. Today, we're gonna go build a thing. I don't know what thing yet, but it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, and it's gonna be big, and it's gonna be huge, and it's gonna have all kinds of cobble, and all kinds of stone, and all kinds of colors, and it's gonna be made out of stone, and it's gonna have maids. Well, maybe not so much in the maids. You guys tend to fall around and explode and die, and no more dying maids. No, I need to protect you all. We need to go and save you, put you in a little place where you can be nice living dolls, and no, that's no good either. We need to have a healthy medium between death and can't do anything. Of course, I can go take all the risks that I want. Hey, you, over there. Come to me. I have a bubble gun. Dash into the sky. Now I gotta fight you. Completely. Or you could just take a bunch of fall damage. That's interesting. Nope, I missed. And you can get stunned. Ooh. Hop. Whack it whack. Yosh. Meat. Tasty meat. Okay. So we're gonna go build, I think, a gate. Or a door. Or something to do with cobblestone. For that, we're probably gonna need a bunch of alternate building materials. We're going to need a bunch of colors. I think the colors I have here. Yeah. This is gray. Let's grab a few of these. White, gray, probably blue, maybe cyan. Light gray. Green. 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 I gotcha. Green. Lime. Yeah, nope, we're good. And I've got something set up over here. This makes lots of stone for me. We have cobblestone filled up in here. It just gets pumped out of there into these hopper ducts, and then since each of these have an inventory, the hoppers pull them out, shoved in here, and you've gone through quite a bit of my charcoal already. Oh boy. And we have tons of stone. Okay, give me a few stacks of that. And we've got this here, so we can chisel it, we can turn it into whatever we need. Let's make some bricks into roads. Let's turn those into fancy roads, and these will be plain gray. We've got lots of dye, so we can just go willy-nilly with it. And we got cobble, fancy stone brick. I think that's good. So let's pick a spot. Pick a spot, pick a spot. There's lots of water around here. We may need to start terraforming some of this area, turn the water into either a moat or something not watery. Like this little flat lake thing over here. That may not fit very well. We'll see how it ends up. We've got trees over there. I picked this spot because it was open and large. We may need to move somewhere else. Let's go take a little look around. Where are we going to put this? Actually, right here looks good. Yeah, so we're going to put this right here. How high do we want this? What's the average height of the area? Over there, it's 1, 2, 3. And over here, it starts to go up in hills. Hi. I didn't kill your friends. None of that. Leave them alone. Oh, this is kind of useful. I'm going to hit you from here, and you're going to fly up into the sky, and you're going to die. Well, so much for that. So it looks like the average height is 1, 2, 3. This is 5. We may need to do some flattening over this way. We could start higher, and we could just build up the area around here. Yeah, so let's start here. Let's start with 4. 4 should be good. And if we're going to make a large door, then we should do something over this way. And we want it to be door shaped, so I guess we go up into the sky. What kind of door do we want? We could make an arch type door. Oh, I missed. Let's get up over here. Is this going to be big enough? That is one derpy looking door. I'm not sure quite what happened, although it makes me want to replicate one on the other side. If we come over here, And we come up like so. Derpy derpy door. Oh. Do something like this. Oh. Did I run out of cobble? I ran out of cobble. This got cobble? No. How can you run out of cobble when you have hundreds of thousands of... Okay, I don't have that much. But how can you run out of cobble when you have that much cobble? It's impossible. It just can't happen. Okay, we'll step off over here. That doesn't look too bad. It looks like this one needs to be a little bit wider. Or there needs to be a beam in the center here. Actually, since it's a double door, it probably... Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Hey, you. What are you doing? What the heck? I'm gonna kill you now. What are you? Oh. It's up in the sky. Hey. Where'd you go? Get back here. What the heck is that thing? It warps like an Enderman, but it flies like a bat. Enderbat? That's one of those eye things, isn't it? Building on this scale is awkward and somewhat dangerous. I'm never sure if I'm going to slip and fall and break my legs, try to come up into something, and... Why does it not match? Yeah, there's that too. 1, 2... It starts at the same spot, and then... Oh, this is kind of fiddly. Not fiddly, that's the wrong word. It's not something I've done before. And the sheer size of this thing is just completely... how do I put it? I don't know how to put it, actually. It's completely not what I'm used to. Okay, how's that look? Well, aside from the block here in the center, I think it looks good. In fact, we could probably put up 2 of them and have a double door here. Yeah. Okay, so there's our door. We need something behind it. We need probably stairs in front of it if we're going to do it like this. Nope, not again. I have cobble. It's just which pocket is it in? Come down here. Actually, wait. Too many pockets. There we go. If we have that there, then let's break this open for now. And we're going to need some light in here. So we're going to have to work through the night and the day. So if we have this, and this is the door. It's a pretty big door, but it should be appropriate. Then what we should do is we should come back here. I've got this coming back quite a few blocks. This is going to be absolutely massive, and whoop, falling off. And this is just going to be the front room. I'm thinking a big old hall here with stairs and I'm so good at this game. We've got halls and we've got like pillars up to the sky, and I built this up just about as high as a 3-story structure would be. I think I went on 5 blocks and then 2. And there's supposed to be a roof off of there somewhere. So here's the front. There's the side. We need a floor in here first. I think the most appropriate thing for the floor is going to be stone. Let me get this out of here. We need to chop all these trees. They're in the way. And quite honestly, I like the fact that this is raised up a bit. This lets me already have my floor like this, where I've got a crawl space, and it's on the ground, and then I can start going downward if I need to. For a dungeon. We need a dungeon down there. Okay, so let's get some stone. Like lots of stone, and we're going to fill in the bottom of that. I think this room alone is the largest thing I've ever built. And I never think small. Oh no. You can never do anything small. It's got to be whatever size it has to be. Not small, not large, just this. Whatever this is. Also, it's nice to be able to just whip this up really quickly. I like the fact that I have these extra fast building tools that I can put up an entire thing here made out of stone, and then I could chisel it if I need to. I can detail it however I want. This is going to go by really quickly. Well, maybe not, considering the size of the thing. I have a map drawn for this building. I have a map drawn, and it is not to scale, and it is not proportioned correctly. Oop, ran out of stone. So the map itself is not all that useful. It gives a general sense of where rooms go, but there's like squiggles and triangles and circles, and it's not going to matter until we actually get it up in here. Stone. I'm going to need more stone. Up. Ah. Blah. Silk Touch Hammer, activate. Another thing to think about is if I'm using stone as a building material and I need to dig downward, say for a dungeon, then all of the building material that I've carved up underground is going to end up in the build somewhere. I am definitely going to need more stone at this rate. I've got 4 furnaces and I've went through just about all of it already, and that thing's not even done. I'm going to need some for the sides and for the top and the walls. A whole stack. Yeah. Well, I've got some cobble up here, and you're going to smelt for me. Smelt for me! Also, I need more charcoal. Let's go get some more furnaces, go get some more charcoal, and we'll finish that up. I might have to start using carpenter blocks to fill things in, or cobble, until I get something permanent set up. This is something that's entirely different to me. The amount of materials that I want to use is slower than the amount that I can process at a time. And I just don't have the thing set up for this. I suppose I have these set up to do some basic automation, and I've got some more charcoal cooking in here. Though I do still need more charcoal. Is this not something that I thought I'd see with an exploration-based pack? I thought that I'd just constantly move around, I'd go explore, find new things, eventually get to a point where I wanted to settle down, build a nice storage area, build a shelter. I didn't think I'd be building anything like this. This is going to take some getting used to. It's going to take a lot of time. How do people in vanilla do this? I don't understand. The sheer amount of time that it's taking just to do this, it would take 10, 20 times as long. You have to go gather all the resources, probably with a pickaxe, and then you have to go place them one by one, and then you have to go fiddle with it, put up the details. I don't even know how people do this. This is nuts. Nuts. Just nuts. I could definitely understand how somebody with creative mode could do it. We just grab some tinker tools, or not even that. You just break one block and place it at a time. Although if you're using creative mode, you have something that can help you. MC Edit, World Edit, mods, the bucket plugins, whatever you have is going to help you build faster. When survival, people make these huge intricate builds and I've got a wand. This is kind of slow already. How do people do anything like this? I don't get it. I don't know. And apparently there's seeds down here. Oh, there's no grass down here anymore. Check that out. Grass can't exist without light. Speaking of light, monsters can exist without light. I'm making a mob trap in the middle of the map. There we are. Nice flat canvas of boring old plain stone. Perfect for me to start painting on. And there's actually a ring around here. This is the second floor, I believe. And it's the bottom of the second floor. I would like to get up to the second floor from this room somehow. First I need to put something when you walk in the door. A huge, big old door. So you walk in, and maybe there's a big opening right here. Maybe we come out right about here, and Let's put something like this, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, boop, boop, whoosh. Okay, that doesn't look bad. That's offsetter. And this does a 3x3, which gets a little bit funny to play with. Okay, we'll grab that, and, we grab some green dye, and, oh, that's really bright green. It's not quite what I wanted. Here, give me that. Give me my builder's wand back. Put the scythe away. Let's grab the yellow. Ooh. We could do something like a sunflower. We could put up something like this. And like this. And make a really square sunflower out of this. Now, let's see. We have that there. We have this that comes out this way. Yeah, that's making an interesting shape already. Yeah, let me get some stone. Let's put up a bit of this in the easy pattern. And by the easy pattern, I mean, since it does a 3x3, there's a particular pattern that you can use to get the most out of a die. And it ends up like this. There we go. Grab that. And, what are we going to do with you? Put that there. And, okay, let's grab this. Put this here. Oh no, that looks weird. That looks really, really weird. Grab that. And now I'm missing some of that. Where's the center? Right here. What if we do something like this? Come over here. And then we move these over. So we put some stone back here. And then we'll make these 4x4. That there. Got this. Yeah, let me play with this a bit. I just kind of got wrapped up in what I was doing. I pulled out a few things, I changed things, and I rearranged them, and then I found this sort of leafy pattern. This looks sort of like a leaf. Sort of. This one looks more like a leaf, and I suppose this could be an arrow. And this really looks like the center of a flower. Well, it did before we had this strange design here. I think I'm going to probably put in white here. Yeah, I think that looks good here. Put in white all around. And these things don't really stick out enough, do they? I think maybe they need chiseled. They need to become bricks or become something more than what it is. Do we need the white here? Maybe here or not there. Like this. Oop. Whoop. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We want it on the inside, and I missed that one, apparently. There we go. Yeah. Now it looks like... still looks kind of flat. Let's try chiseling it. Eat my tasty chisel. Ooh. Brick I don't like so much. What if I go further? Huh. Let me go even further. Ooh. I do like that one. Can we go further? No, that's it. What we could do is we could intersperse these two with that. Yeah. Okay. I've got a pattern. I'll be back in a moment. I must say that when you start taking the chisel and you start laying out a bunch of things and you start working details into everything, it just passes the time right along, and it's really fun. We end up with some crazy kind of flowery, white, I don't even know. It's like a tribal flower with all kinds of crazy shapes in it, and it sort of dominates the center of the room, and it still gives us room to build out here. If we need to get up a level, let's take this down. I would like to get up to the second floor from here. I'd like to probably have a rail all the way around here, and we can get into different parts of the building over that way. And I want something not quite as big as this door, but something back here that leads into another chamber. Gotta get up here. Yes. I want something that comes out probably. Oh. These things are impossible to do on camera now. If I want to just go out this far, I have to sit here and talk about how I'm going out this far and trying to get out to this point without worrying about whether I'm keeping my entertainment up and. I just can't do that with this kind of build. Not at all. And we've still got this thing over there. Oh, this could be the dungeon for the castle. We could relocate this over from somewhere, and we could just build on top of it. We can go right down here into the depths of the catacombs. Speaking of which, what kind of catacombs do we have down here? Oop. Catacombs? Hello? Spiders? I hear something nasty down here. More spiders? Torches? Wool. Ooh. If we ever want wool, I think we could just come in here and take it all. Especially red wool. Ooh, I've got a good use for this. Okay, let's grab this, and let's clear out part of this. I want what's right here. I just want the wool and the stained clay. Stained clay. We can put stained clay in the build somewhere. We got all kinds of stone bricks here. Okay, let's just block that off. I'm gonna rip all this stuff up. I think my best option here is a scythe. I took the red wool and I put it up here on the second floor, like a stairway, a banister. Now this is the banister. This would be, I think this is a ledge? It's a ledge? Something. Whatever it is, it's here. And honestly, it looks a little bit too skinny. But I ran out of material over here. I may have underestimated the amount of material that something like this would take. I knew it was going to take a lot, but the only thing I have probably this much of is the cobble and the stone. And I can build everything out of stone, but I don't think that's going to look good. I want to do things with wood, and I want to get some wool in here, because I do like the way that this looks. And I want to put up some furniture, and I want to put up walls that aren't always out of stone. Although we could put up stone inside the carpenter blocks, which requires more wood. My wood supply is in here. I thought I had more wood than this. In fact, I had a whole bunch of oak wood. I had around 14 stacks of it. My oak wood ended up in the furnaces, so I could make more stone, so I could build the place, so I could get more stone. Anywho, this is a project of some magnitude that I have not even begun to comprehend. I'm gonna need a wool farm. I'm gonna need a tree farm. I'm going to need probably a food setup somewhere nearby, because I'm gonna run out of food halfway through this. At the very least, I'm gonna need to get red sheep, and probably a sheep of every color. I'm going to need a bunch of stained clay, so I can go put wool, which has 16 colors, and then stone of the painted variety, which is sort of like painted clay, hardened clay, in that it doesn't quite give the same color as the wool. Instead of cyan, you get aqua, and for red, you get this really, really bleh color. Like, oh, that pink, magenta. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm not likely to use that anywhere. And if we compare this color, sunset, it's like the sunset. If we compare these two together, because this is red wool versus red stone, there's something about that stone that's off. That's all I'm going to say. And that works with the... It works kind of opposite to the painted stone, or the painted clay. Hardened clay, the clay. The clay! Yeah. So I need more materials. I got a good start here. I have a sun statue. Sun? This was originally going to be a flower, and I was going to put a whole bunch of green like tendrils or vines or something around here, which I still might do. This looks decent as it is, and it definitely looks better from up here than it does right next to it. So right next to it, it kind of looks like a flat piece of bricks, but up here, you can get a whole good view on the thing. Whoop. And I can climb the fences. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to need to get up here somehow other than fly. 30 minutes of babble later, and the logistics of the project has blown my mind into the sunset. So I think we're just going to end it here before my brain explodes from trying to do everything at once. I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again next time.